Theresa, unlock this door so that Ethan can take Jane back to the mansion.
No, Mama, never.
Teresita, mija, you can't win. The judge awarded temporary custody to Ethan and Gwen. Now, you have no choice here but to hand the baby over to them.
You know what, Mama? I do have a choice. Jane is my child, and I choose not to let Ethan and Gwen have her.
Teresa, please, escúchame, mija. Jane is Ethan's baby, too. Okay, he has a God-given right to be a part of her life, and the judge agreed with him. Now, please, just hand the baby over.
No, Mama, I won't.
Fine, Teresa. Then if you don't, that judge could hold you in contempt and put you in jail. Now stop being stupid and hand the baby over.
You know what, Mama? I told you before, Ethan loves me too much to ever rob me of my daughter.
You're wrong, Theresa. Ethan's in the living room right now calling the police.
Why are you lying to me, Papa? Huh? No, Ethan wouldn't call the police on us, sweetheart. No, he wouldn't.
Teresa, your father is not lying to you, mija. He is helping you try to see the situation for what it really is.
Your mother's right. I was just in the living room and Ethan's calling the police to come over and enforce the judge's order that you hand over Jane.
No, look, I'm not gonna do it, okay? A battalion of Marines couldn't rip my daughter from me.
Teresa, stop being dramatic. You have to comply with the judge's order.
No, I don't.
Listen to your mother. When the police get here, you'll have no choice. And if you resist, you'll go to jail.
I'm not giving up my daughter, and that is all there is to it.
Shh. That's right, baby. Go to sleep, okay? And you have sweet dreams. Everything's gonna be just fine. Your real mommy's gonna make sure of it.
Whoever it is, go away. I'm not opening the door.
Theresa, it's me, Luis. I came as soon as I heard that Ethan and Gwen want to take the baby.
Luis? It's awful, Luis. I don't know what to do.
No. You just open the door, you let me take care of the rest, okay? Theresa, open the door. This has gone on long enough.
Whose side are you on, Luis?
Yours. That's why Ethan called me down here. He didn't want to involve uniformed police officers.
See, I knew he wouldn't do that to me.
He doesn't want to fight anymore, Theresa, and I'm sure that you don't either. Now just open the door, bring Jane out here, and I'll take it from there, okay?
Well, Luis, you know Jane is sleeping, so why do we need to disturb her when she's not going anywhere?
Look, I'm not here to let you keep Jane. I'm here to give her to Ethan.
My God, Luis, you're my brother. You're supposed to be on my side.
Theresa, I'm also an officer of the law, and right now the law is on Ethan's side. A judge has granted him temporary custody of Jane, so you have to hand her over to him.
No, I won't.
Theresa, Ethan will do whatever it takes to get Jane.
No, he won't, Luis. He loves me.
You didn't think that he would take you to court to get custody, and he did. And now by refusing to comply with the judge's orders, Ethan could get permanent custody of Jane.
No, Luis.
You force a showdown here, Theresa, you're going to lose. And by ignoring the judge's orders, you are setting yourself up for big trouble here.
You know, you are so good at giving advice, but how are you at taking it?
What is that supposed to mean?
Did you take my advice about Sheridan?
I tried, okay? There is just too much evidence that shows that Beth is Marty's mother. I cannot ignore the proof.
Not even for Sheridan, huh? You should accept what Sheridan believes, Luis, because you love her. And that should be reason enough. That should be more than enough.
Well, God help me. I wish it were, but it is not enough for me to ignore my instincts.
Well, I can't ignore my instincts as a mother either. There's no way I'm handing over my child to Ethan and Gwen.
Theresa, this is about the law here.
For you, Luis. Not for me. For me, it's about doing what my heart tells me. You may be willing to risk losing Sheridan, but I refuse to lose my daughter. If you didn't listen to me about Sheridan, I am not going to listen to you about giving up my baby.
But one has nothing to do with the other. This is about you doing what's right, and that means turning Jane over to Ethan.
How can you ask me to do that, Louise? How can you ask me to give up my child when you know what it's like to have a baby taken from you? Do you want me in that much pain?
Theresa, look, I know that this isn't easy, okay? But I'm thinking about what's best for you in the long run. Now, the judge's ruling is only temporary, okay? If you behave yourself, you'll get Jane back.
Louise, no, see, you don't understand. This is just the beginning. Because Gwen is not going to settle for temporary custody of my daughter. She and Rebecca will find a way to make it permanent. This is what happened with little Ethan. They had the courts declare me an unfit mother, Louise. Rebecca and Julian adopted my son, and just so they could sign him over to Ethan and Gwen.
But you got little Ethan back.
I never should have lost him to begin with. But I did, Louise, so I did things to get him back, and now I have Jane, and I am fighting to keep her. And I'm not going to give her up, Louise, not now, not ever.
Theresa, just open this door, right? We need to end this peacefully.
I'm not handing over my baby to Ethan and Gwen, Louise.
Okay, then here's what's going to happen. Ethan's going to call Harmony PD, and they're going to come down here and enforce the judge's orders and take Jane.
You know what? If Ethan has people come down here and break down this door and rip my daughter from my arms, then he's not the man that I thought he was. I'm telling you, Louise, Ethan loves me. And he loves his daughter too much to put either one of us through that.
Well, what about what you're putting him through? Denying him his child and breaking the law doing it?
He can have Jane when he comes back to me.
Crying out loud, Theresa, you have got to let go of these crazy romantic notions. Ethan is with Gwen, and they are staying together.
In the end, Louise, Ethan is going to give in to his love for me, and he's going to come back to me. It's fate.
Theresa, there's something seriously wrong with you. Love and fate are what have gotten you into this mess. It's time you wised up and faced the truth. You and Ethan have no future together.
See, that's the difference between you and me, Louise. You don't believe in love like I do. You can't even imagine that Ethan and I will ever be together. You refuse to think that that's possible. But I know it's gonna happen, Louise. Just like Sheridan knows that Marty is her son. You should believe in love enough to trust what Sheridan believes. You know, Louise, not everybody is like you. Not everyone sees the world in black and white where only fact and proof matter. Some people follow their hearts, Louise, and they let love win out over everything else.
Yeah? Well, you're one of those people, and look where it's gotten you. Your life's a train wreck.
Well, at least I'm fighting to hold on to my child, Louise. I'm fighting to hold on to the belief that Ethan will come back to me, but you're losing Sheridan and you're not even willing to fight to keep her. Now, how is that for a fact?